This is a short demonstration of the straw breath. It's a pranayama that we use to calm the central nervous system. It's especially useful for people who are suffering with stress or anxiety or panic attacks. It will make you feel very relaxed, so please don't practice this if you're driving or using any heavy machinery. And the basic premise of the practice is to breathe in deeply through your nose and breathe out slowly through your mouth. So we use the straw, I have mine here ready to go, to help to regulate the force of the breath as we breathe out. So we don't want to force the breath or blow out so strongly that we're kind of mimicking if we were blowing bubbles into a drink, for example. We want to almost just let the breath leave the body through the straw. Now, if you don't have a straw, don't worry. You can also purse your lips as you breathe out, again, just to restrict the speed at which you're breathing out. Now, you can use a mental count with this practice. So, for example, you can breathe in for a count of 3 and out for a count of 6. Or you can use a mantra or mental affirmation. So you repeat the mantra once as you breathe in and then twice as you breathe out. Whichever works for you, whichever seems most relaxing and calming. So we don't want to create any tension in the breath as we do this. So if, for example, you're using a count of 3 and 6 and it feels slightly difficult or tense, then shorten that count to 2 and 4. And likewise, if you're finding that it's not long enough, so you're breaking off the breath too quickly, then you can lengthen that count to 4 and 8 or 5 and 10, whatever feels right for you. And you may find that you start with a count of 3 and 6 and you end up with 5 and 10. As you go on, you become more relaxed, your breathing can get slower. So don't worry if you need to change the count at all during the practice. You can change it up and down however you need to. The main thing is that you remain really relaxed in the breath. It feels really smooth as you breathe in and out rather than a feeling of gulping air or becoming tense with your breath. So we'll begin by just closing our eyes for a couple of seconds and just noticing how our breath feels now. Just so we're just breathing naturally, we're not changing the rhythm in any way, but we're noticing how the breath feels, whether it's short or long, whether it feels calm or it feels slightly tense or stressed. And also the sensations of the physical body. So do you feel tense in your shoulders or your jaw or your neck? Or are you feeling nice and relaxed? And just adjust the position of your sitting to make sure that your back feels nice and straight, so you're not slouching down. There's a nice length to the spine without feeling rigid or tense, just lifting through the top of the head as if you were being pulled towards the sky by a string attached to the top of your head. Creating a little bit of space around the rib cage and the abdomen to allow you to breathe a little bit more freely. And then you're going to take your straw, if you're using your straw, and begin by breathing in through your nose, a nice deep breath, but slow and smooth. And then breathing out through the straw, just letting the breath exit the body nice and slowly. So breathing in when you're ready, nice and deeply, and breathing out through the straw. If you don't have a straw, just blowing gently through pursed lips. And continuing with the rhythm that feels comfortable for you. Breathing in deeply and breathing out slowly. So you can also just place the palm of one of your hands underneath the bottom of the straw so that you can feel the rhythm of the breath as you breathe out, how quickly or forcefully you're breathing out, and seeing if you can make it more gentle, more slow. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the straw. Breathing in through the nose, nice, deep, smooth breath. And breathing out through the mouth, nice and slowly. Continuing with the rhythm, using a mental count or a mantra. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out slowly through the mouth. When you're using the straw, you may be able to also hear the speed of the breath through the straw, trying to make it so you can barely hear any sound at all from the straw, helping you to really slow down that out breath. Remembering the breath should feel nice and smooth and relaxed. There shouldn't be a sense of gulping or feeling tense as you breathe in or out. Continuing on in your own time, breathing in through the nose, nice and deep. Breathing out through the mouth, nice and slowly. Breath smooth and calm. Remembering you can change the length of the count if you need to, whether that's to make it shorter if you feel slightly tense, or making it longer if you feel now that your breath is more relaxed, you can breathe longer. Just trying to keep the ratio near 1 to 2. So 1 breath in, the length doubled as you breathe out. So whether you're using a breath of 3 and 6, 4 and 8, 5 and 10, or whether you're using a mantra, if you're using a mantra or affirmation, you can obviously say it slightly quicker mentally or slow it right down, repeating it once as you breathe in and then repeating it twice as you breathe out. So make the next breath the last breath with this practice, and as you come to the end of your out breath, just relaxing the straw down, keeping your eyes closed, allowing the breath just to return to a natural rhythm, and noticing any changes from when you began the practice. Does the breath seem the same, or has it changed? Has the sensations in the body changed in any way? Your state of mind? Just noticing any changes from before the practice, checking in once more. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes again. Just take a slightly longer, deeper breath. You can give yourself a little sigh out. So I hope you found that useful. Please, if you did, like, share and subscribe. Helps my channel out if you give me a little subscribe there. And I shall see you for the next blog post soon. Namaste and thank you.